ॐ गणानां त्वा गणपतिगं हवामहे कविं कवीनामुपमश्रवस्तमं ज्येष्ठराजं ब्रह्मणां ब्रह्मणस्पत नः शृण्वन्नोतिभिस्सीदसादनम् ॐ श्रीमहागणपतये नमः। सरस्वत्यै नमो नित्यं भद्रकाल्यै नमो नमः। वेदवेदान्तवेदाङ्ग विद्यास्थानेभ्य एव च सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्। श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानाम् आलयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पादं शङ्करं लोकशङ्करम्। ॐ शन्नो मित्रः वरुणः शन्नो भवत्वर्यमा शन्न इन्द्रो बृहस्पतिः शन्नो विष्णुरुक्रमः नमो ब्रह्मणे नमस्ते वायो त्वमेव प्रत्यक्षं ब्रह्मासि त्वामेव प्रत्यक्षं ब्रह्म वदिष्यामि। ऋतं वदिष्यामि सत्यं वदिष्यामि तन्मामवतु तद्वक्तारमवतु अवतु माम् अवतु वक्तारम्। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्ति। Please chant. ऋतं च स्वाध्याय प्रवचने च सत्यं च स्वाध्याय प्रवचने च तपश्च स्वाध्याय प्रवचने च दमश्च स्वाध्याय प्रवचने च शमश्च स्वाध्याय प्रवचने च अग्नयश्च स्वाध्याय प्रवचने च अग्निहोत्रं च स्वाध्याय प्रवचने च अतिथयश्च स्वाध्याय प्रवचने च मानुषं च स्वाध्याय प्रवचने च प्रजा च स्वाध्याय प्रवचने च प्रजनश्च स्वाध्याय प्रवचने च प्रजातिश्च स्वाध्यायप्रवचने च सत्यमिति सत्यवचारातीतरः तप इति तपो नित्यपौरुषिष्टिः स्वाध्यायप्रवचने एवेति नाको मौद्गल्यः तद्धि तपः ओम शांति शांति शांति। We had seen that the action is a tool to get out of our reactive, demanding, impulsive, vasanized personality. Tool should make us cool and not a fool. So, mostly action is the one which binds us. And when I say it binds us, it means it brings us more ahankar, expectation, competition, insecurity, anxiety. All these are a family of action, any action. And therefore, action, anything which you are likely to be bound, you have to go to it with very carefully. Like there are snake catchers are there. They catch the snake. So you call the snake catcher and they will catch the snake. They have a rod and through which they can catch the snake. So I have seen they go very near to the snake because you have to catch that. And I don't know what is that rod called. There's a name for that rod. So slowly, what they do, they may either hold the tail of the snake or they do like this, where the mouth of the snake is there, they press this mouth. And after pressing that, they hold that mouth. After that, the snake is not effective because they have held the mouth of the snake, like pressed it. Now it cannot bite. But in all these processes, they have to be very, very careful. Because a snake is very swift in nature. Some of the snakes are very, very swift. You won't know how it has turned and how it has bitten you. And many, those who catch, they have been bitten because of not able to assess the agile nature of snakes. Worse than that snake is the action. Because a snake will at the most bite, maybe, and you can recover. But if action bites, the poison is rebirth, anxiety, competition, and mental poison will be there in your mind. More than physical poison, mental poison is dangerous. And that poison won't go also for a long, long time. So it is the treating of that action, and therefore we had said various layers of personalities were being dealt with so that you are free from that. social life, family life, etc. We had already seen it. So you are not bound by it, and all the personalities should make our spiritual personality strong. If any action or attitude doesn't make my spiritual personality strong, then spiritually it was a mistake. When I say spiritual personality is strong, it means it should bring either of the identities after the action. I am much more devoted to God after the action than before the action. I am more surrendered to God, or I have more desire to know the self. I know more the nature of God after the action, rather than just completing the action. So, if this personality has not been strong, then the action may be getting you applauds from outside or money from outside, but it will bring disturbance inside. Action will bring definitely some kind of disturbance in the form of ahankar, in the form of competition, in the form of fear, anxiety, in the form of I should perform more. So you will find that those people who are performers, or those who are very good in some subject, they act a lot, and in their action they have ahankar also, they have more. From average person, their arrogance is little more. Their anger is more terrible. So, please be very careful about the action. What I am saying is, you heard Deva Yajna, then Pitra Yajna, Brahma Yajna, Manush Yajna, Bhut Yajna. All Yajna we have not seen. We have yet to see Pitar Yajna. Today we will see Pitra Yajna. Deva Yajna we saw Agnishcha, Agnihotram, those two things. That was the Deva Yajna. Brahma Yajna also we have to see because that is Swadhyaya Pravachan. Pitra Yajna, what is it called? Brahma Yajna we have to see. Manush Yajna we saw yesterday. Manush Yajna, Aditi and Manushanja Swadhyaya Pravachaneccha. And that includes the Bhut Yajna as well. So Manush Yajna you can include Bhut Yajna, that he is taking care of plant and animals also. Now there are 3 lines for Pitra Yajna. Prajacha Swadhyaya Pravachaneccha, Prajanascha Swadhyaya Pravachaneccha, or Prajatischa Swadhyaya Pravachaneccha. So, please understand this point, and while understanding, don't mix your personal life. While understanding the truth, you have to be impartial. Don't mix it and get upset or angry about it. Because what is said, you have to accept the truth. So, he is saying, Prajacha Swadhyaya Pravachaneccha. If externally I see the meaning is one should have a children. Dekho, ye aa gaya. So Bhashyakar, if Praja means Praja Chotpadya, the one should beget children. Not only that, Prajanascha Swadhyaya Pravachaneccha. Prajanascha means he should approach the wife for the meeting of the wife and husband so that they can have the children, mother and father meet. That is Prajanascha Swadhyaya, Prajana. Then he is not satisfied. He is saying third line, Prajatischa Swadhyayacha Prajanecha. Prajati means grandson should be there. Prajatischa Pautrutpatti. That means Putraha Niveshitavyaha. The son should be, Nivesh here means, Nivesh is equal to entry. Vivaha Kartavya. He should be entering into a married life. See that he gets married if he wants to marry. If he doesn't want to marry, you can't force him. So from your angle, you should try to see that he gets married. Lot of things are said now in this, and many people can bring out lot of. When I go to various center after the class, there is lot of question answer, and they ask all the questions. Then don't allow me to take breakfast also. So now you have to understand, and again mixing. Don't mix your own rag and dvesh in understanding. Be a little impartial. What has happened in your life, don't mix that. So, what I want to say, that means he should marry also, but then only we'll have children. When he's saying prajacha swadhyaya pravachanacha, then he should have married also. Otherwise, how will have? Now, I am going to describe little, not full detail, but little detail. And you have to be clear on that point. One is called your professional introduction. You say, who are you? Well, I am engineer, I am accountant. I am a external introduction is professional introduction. I am a shopkeeper, or I am a lawyer. You give your parichay. But this is very external. More internal introduction is your family introduction. You give, I am the son, I am the daughter, I am the brother, I am the... So first introduction you do by karma. Then second, which is more internal introduction, you give with your family. Or this is the family introduction is there. So this is a sharirik parichay. First was vyavasayik parichay, karmic parichay. What is my action? Both are internal. One is internal to other. More internal introduction is, what is your introduction as per the scripture? Introduction of your emotional personality is a key introduction. From here the seriousness starts. And introduction of your emotional personality means that's called Shastri introduction. Now Shastri introduction means you are grahast, you are brahmachari, you are Swamiji, you are vanaprasthi, what you are. When you have scriptural introduction, that means question is, this is introduction which will give you sorrow and joy. That means where you are committed to. When I say I am married, either you should be in sannyas ashram, or you be in vanaprastha ashram, or you be in grahastha ashram. Don't be anashrami. Because if you are anashrami, risk is that you have no shastri introduction. You don't have introduction about yourself. So what you will do, what you will not do, you have no firm control on yourself. So internally you are uncommitted person. I'm repeating it now. I told you don't get emotional about it. So when you say, Acha, are you married? No, I'm not married. Then you are brahmachari? No. You are Swamiji? Of course not. Then you are a vanaprasthi? No. Then who you are? I'm engineer, or I'm a scientist, whatever I am. So professionally you are committed, no doubt. But emotionally are you committed somewhere? Where you direct your emotion and say my, is the area you can say this is my? Because brahmachari is committed to his guru bhakti. His center of life is guru. He lives and dies for his guru. He studies. The grahast is committed to serving the society and family. Yajna dan, he keeps on doing. He is the holder. Vanaprasthi is committed to area of tapasya and upasana. And sannyasi is committed to shravan manan dhyan. That is the only thing he is supposed to do. Other is byproduct. But supposing I say neither I am grahast, neither I am a brahmachari, that means your emotional life is uncommitted. That means you can associate with anybody at any time. Risk is there. Committed means you have protected yourself with certain thing. And you will be protected by the one whom you are committed to. I am committed, that means I am protecting my mind. I have given myself to somebody. I am seeing God somewhere. Uncommitted means I don't see God anywhere and there is no particular thing I can commit and I can totally give my life to. And therefore Grahastha Ashram was made. This is called Shastri Parichay. I hope you are catching my point. Loose introduction should not be there. Because if you are not committed, you don't know what you will do next. And society will also not be able to see how to see you. Okay, I see you as an engineer. I see you as a lawyer. But your key life is your emotional life. And that emotional life, it is somewhere, it is scattered emotions are there. And therefore, if you are anashrami, so you will not have the firm ground to be happy about. Because nobody is happy. You have not made anybody or any institution happy. Grahast is making family happy, making Pitar happy, making the different ashram happy. Please note, it is possible that you enter Grahastha ashram, you didn't have a good Grahast life. My married life was not good. Possible. But at least you will have this passion. At least you went there and you faced the music and understood what it is all about. But I tried at least. So this is an important point. Here, loose introduction should not be there. That means you do anything. There is no one, well, I am serving my mother. I am coming to that. I am coming to that. You are working. How can you serve your mother when you yourself are not so firm in your emotional life? Or I am serving my father. You will have distracted emotions. Bitterness will be there because you have not got into that. You are emotionally not offering yourself somewhere. Emotions are like a river. Unless they are offered, they create a flood. Rivers need an outlet. If you close a river, dam, it will overflow. It will destroy something. So this is one aspect. I'm just summarizing it much more easier because topic is about praja and prajanascha, prajatischa. So therefore it is important to have that life. And many people will ask many questions after this. Therefore after this I'll run in my room. Thank God you don't ask. When I go, they all come back and they keep on firing question after question. Then they will see, it's very difficult, you don't know what is there, it's not convenient. So convenience should not decide the dharma. Convenience is what is joyous at the present. Convenience is not a good friend of grace and dharma. Dharma sees all-round goodness. Goodness in the society, goodness after 20 years, goodness about your own well-being. Convenience is right now oriented to what is making you less responsible. So you think marriage will make me more responsible, but unless you know to take responsibility, you won't grow. You cannot grow. You have vasanas. I had told about this also earlier. Social life is there. A person has many angles. Social life is there. Then there is something called family life is there. Your personal physical life is there. Your emotional life is there. Your intellectual life is there. Your spiritual life is there. You are not a lost entity somewhere. God has made certain rules. You are not that strong that without sharing your emotion you can live. You will not, sometimes you want to talk to somebody and nobody is there to talk. And you want to share, you have written one poem, nobody is listening to that poem. It happened somewhere. Somebody wrote poem, he said, nobody, at least you will listen to my poem. So that person used to tell the poems all the time to me. What to do? I have to listen. Only I want somebody to listen to me. Somebody should talk. You need an emotional shareholder. You need an intellectual shareholder. You need a social partner sometimes. You are not that strong mentally that you can be happy with being alone also. What will you do? Because you have no vasana of Shastra. You will not study Shastra. You don't have so much of concentration and your commitment to study scriptures, etc. You will study here and there and leave it. One day study, 2 days gap, then third day study, 4th day gap, then 5th, 6th day gap, then again study. It's in tits and bits. It is not a committed pursuit. Otherwise you will become vanaprasthi and sannyasi then, or a brahmachari. Therefore it is not, life will not be easy. Acha, you will find difficulty. You don't know the difficulty. So your social life, socially you will not have that identity. Emotionally you won't have that much of stability. Intellectually you won't have that clarity because somebody is doing wrong. Wives can say, so you are wrong here, you are right here. Somebody should be correcting me or holding me. Many times husband corrects the wife, wife corrects the husband that you are right here, you should not have spoken something like that. Now this is one point. Please note, unless you have graduated, you have crossed to Anaprasth, then these things are null and void. You are qualified. This is the very main thing of the married life. So, I am telling you, emotionally, for emotional stability, for intellectual conviction, for religious work, I don't feel like doing Sundarkand. Okay, then you do it. We both will do another Sundarkand. So sometime when two are there, the sankalp meet, and when two sankalp meets, you can do the religious and tapasya faster. If I say chant Gita, but I say no, we have a chanting here. So you can chant more when the chanting is together. So that is easier for you. Spiritual life and religious life is easier for you. But my partner doesn't agree. Then also it is easier because you will get dispassion. Both ways there is a dispassion. Don't worry about that. Anyway, that is the secondary topic here. Are you understanding that? So you cannot say, I don't believe in marriages. It's a responsibility. It's a gamble. Whatever you say, all these words is there. And also, you have to beget the children. If a person is not married, there is also one likelihood that he will lose character. Because there is a physical craving of his body and personality. He will satisfy through somewhere else. So there is a chance. I'm not saying this will happen. There is a chance. Because mind is very weak thing. You don't know what are the weak moments and what in the weak moments mind will go where. So he will live a life of hypocrite then. He will not be true to the people around. So social way I saw, socially you will not be very much acceptable. Then you emotionally, intellectually, spiritually, religiously, sankalp shakti meets in marriage. One good sankalp meets another good sankalp. Only other person doesn't have sankalp, only I have. Never mind, then you have to compensate for that person also. Then you will start praying more. Then your sankalp will increase in some manner or other because somebody is resisting you. And another very important in this process of marriage is, can you guess? Guess, which I have not taught. Very important. Very important aspect of marriage is that you are going to leave a legacy after you leave. And therefore, children are there. That was very, very important aspect of married life is. And that is tackled here in 3 mantras. Why it is there? Because, when you pass away, so you have 4 things. First thing, you have some movable and immovable property. So you want it should go to right hand. Second thing is that you are doing certain action. Good action, I mean. Supposing you are doing puja or you are giving donation to live to give, or you are contributing N2F every second month. Now you will want, or you are going and physically helping, that after I pass away, it should not be stopped. So my action, good actions that I have started, it should still continue even if I pass away. Therefore I call my children, I say, see, I go to that temple and offer this. Every year we do havan there, or every time I go for seva. And therefore, when I am not there, I want you should continue. It should not be, because this much I have been giving as a contribution, and it should continue even if in my absence. I hope you are understanding. Not understanding. Otherwise, every good action will stop. You will not believe, many people start, but they have not trained their children. After that, there is no work. It stops. Therefore, kings had their children who were prince. So they were already trained to guard the country, because their son is going to be a great warrior, and he knows from the childhood he has been fed this with idea that you have to guard the country. Thus, this film had Sambhaji's. Shivaji was a great person. One of the, in 1000 years, if I will say one of the greatest rather, emperor which India had given was Shivaji. And his son was Sambhaji. He was a one of the greatest king again. But Sambhaji was brought up in that environment where he was knowing everything. He was king only for I think 8 or 9 years. Sambhaji. He did not lose a battle, and he fought 120 battles. In 9 years, he fought 120 battles and did not lose a single battle. Unfortunate part, he was caught because he was cheated by his own very close people. But if he was not there, if supposing Shivaji was not married, then he wouldn't have given some king like that. Son of Sambhaji, now Sambhaji was arrested and killed brutally by Aurangzeb. Now son of Sambhaji was Rajaram. He became the king. Ultimately, he also died. Now his wife, Rajaram's Tarabai, she started ruling. If you have not brought up somebody, so who will carry the legacy of your work that you are doing? Are you following or not? Nobody is saying anything. It can be business. It can be teaching. It can be carpentry work. It can be, earlier Vaidya means doctors. They were only Vaidya family was becoming Vaidya. Carpenter's family, carpenter was there. Teacher's family, teacher was there. So there's nothing called unemployment, because they will already get into it. Actor's family, actor will be there. Singer's family, singer will be there. So if person is not married, he is stopping his talent somewhere. Either he should go to Anaprastha ashram or go to Sannyasa ashram. I'm moving ahead now. What ahead? A person has certain emotions. He loves somebody. He passes on that emotion to somebody. He passes on that emotion. Swami Abhedananda used to tell that his grandfather was greatest exponent of Bhagavad. And from him he learned first Bhagavad. So what I have felt, that there is emotion for the Lord and you have not handed over to somebody. Now it is subtler. So first is the property angle. Second is the action angle. Third is the emotion angle. I don't know your understanding. Supposing in my family there is a Guru Bhakti and I do my Gurudev's puja. I can't see her. Shashikala I can't see. Little, yes. So I do my Guru puja, Paduka puja of my Gurudev. I have a lot of love for my Guru. And remember one thing. And I am passing away. I used to feel, or I have a lot of love. So don't you feel, as a father I will say to my son, say I am passing away, but as I was loving my Guru, you also keep on loving and see that seva should continue of my Guru. My legacy of love for the Guru should continue. This is the third point. Fourth point, idea also have a life. Some idea should continue. I have a good idea. Now that idea will be held only by somebody who is recipient of that idea. I have a right. And therefore, if you remember, the Vedas were there and they had shakhas. So a particular family was in charge of Rig Ved Shakha, Sam Ved Shakha, Yajur Ved Shakha. And only that father was teaching to his son, that Shakha. So that idea was continuing in his mind. Idea travels. Following it. So these are the four areas where the children are required. You have a right over children. Anyway. So it is the passing on, not the lineage. Generally we think lineage should carry. Why you foolish lineage you are there? Why should it carry? So it is not only the lineage. All foolish are there in your family. Why to carry that? No, it's not the lineage only. It is the idea, it is the love, it is the good action, and it is something gross also should be given to somebody. I hope you are understanding that. And therefore, that child was considered very important to have in our family. It is not a convenience that if I have children, I cannot work, I have to carry. It's not, don't see your, convenience only. See the overall picture in the panorama of time, space, object, culture. And demography has changed because Hindus don't have sufficient children. Muslims have so many children. So demography has changed. Parsi generation has almost disappeared. Who will carry that legacy? कोई बोल ही नहीं रहा है. Nobody is saying anything. Whatever you say, I have yet to complete. Don't be happy. Topic is not over. Supposing you are a mother, you are a father, and you are living in the ashram, you are contributing, you are giving, and you are not brahmachari. This is not for brahmachari, that brahmachari should produce children. This is not for that. This is for grahas. Don't have misconception. This is for grahas. Brahmachari will have, there is two kind of putra. One is called Bindu Putra, other is called Nad Putra. One of our Swamiji was there. Swamiji, so he went for license. So where father's name was there, he wrote Swami Chinmaya. Now, there, when that officer saw, he said, how can he be your father? He is Swamiji. He said, no, I am the Nad Putra. One putra who is brought by a drop of water is called Bindu Putra. And one who is born by the words of Guru is called Nad Putra. He is called Dvij. So I am the Nad Putra. Therefore Shishya is also called Putra. Because the new personality is born listening to the words of the teacher. He is a Nad Putra. Oh. Bindu and Nad, there are two kinds of son. Bindu Putra, Nad Putra. I hope you understood that. Now, this is the importance. Well, supposing the child doesn't listen, that is his problem. If he is missing to listen to anything. So, but supposing you are coming regularly and you are sweeping the temple, or you are contributing for lift to give, or you are going to Annapurna, or you are listening. As a sincere father and mother, this thought will definitely cross your mind. In my absence, whatever I am giving, it should not be over. My children should contribute in the same manner when I pass away. I don't want my contribution to come to a stop. I don't want the idea should be stopped. Somebody are great Vidwan, they have nobody to take the knowledge sometimes. Because great knowledge can be taken by somebody great knowledge. So they search somebody that whom shall I give this knowledge to? Who is the right recipient? And therefore earlier days, before having a children, they used to do tapasya and prayer for minimum 5 to 10 years before they had child. So that one great Jeev comes in the womb of the mother, who will be the light and sun for the society all around. Who will be not a liability, that angry, lusty, passionate son is born, who is not a good man. Not that son. It was a very long-term project people used to see. Don't think about your convenience for 1-2 days. For you also, you don't know that you have social personality, you have physical personality, you have emotional personality. You want some vatsalya somewhere, whom you can say, he is my son, he is my daughter, she is my daughter. I want to possess somebody. So from individual angle also you don't know that how you will become. And from social, generational, religious, scriptural angle also you don't know that this is a requirement. And therefore scripture is not saying praja cha swadhyaya pravachane cha. Along with child also have swadhyaya and pravachana. Imagine that. Now I will go from another angle. 2-3 angle we saw. First angle we saw that from personal angle how marriage affects. Second angle we saw from children angle, what are the role of children for four areas where they have to carry forward. Where will you give your property to? You have property, you have money, you have ornament. Whom will you give? You don't have trust on anybody to yet that you can give somebody. Now I am telling from another angle. Is it clear? Now please see, house which is there. Converting the house in home is a very difficult process. And what makes the house the home? House is what architect gives you. And home is what Bhagwan makes, the house, the home. You know, house is like a body. There are 3 generations required in the house. Ideal home should have 3 generations. The eldest generation of grandfather, grandmother, they are like the head. Because they are experienced, they are having lot of vision about the life. You need somebody to bless all the time. Then you need husband and wife. But husband's work is 3 areas. Husband is a protector. He is a man. He is a protector of the house. Second thing, husband is like the thighs he holds the infrastructure and monetary, financially he keeps everything fine. And third is identity is there because of the husband. Husband acts in three areas to maintain the house. Identity of the house, infrastructure, that means financial position, and protection. Husband work is in three areas. Otherwise, if only girl is there, then she will always have fear, I don't know who is there. And if only woman is there, maybe somebody outside may be tempted to come inside and provoke, because woman by nature is very fearful. She can be easily attacked. So therefore need a protector. So head portion goes to the grandfather, grandmother. The hand portion and thigh portion goes to the husband. Acha. One more thing. Where is wife? What is wife doing? Wait, I'm coming to. Why you are in a hurry? Wife is nothing. No, wait. The wife portion, she is the harmonizer of the three generations. Who holds the three generations? Who nourishes the three generations? Three means grandfather, grandson, and her husband. Who is the Shri and charm of the house? Identity of the house is because of the husband, but the charm of the house is because of the wife. She is the one whom you wait to meet when you go home inside. Man doesn't know how to feed also. I went to somebody's house, no lady was there. So servant had to cook bhiksha. Servant cooked the bhiksha. And 2-3 men were there. Servant put the whole plate on the table. And all 3 men sat with me to eat. Nobody to serve. Ghochu. And they all were eating along with me. They did not know how to serve. It was such a boring bhiksha. They understood why Manuji has said Grahani Graham Uchyate. Manuji has said in Manusmriti, the house is the name of Grahani, only housewife. There is some Lakshmi hai usme. Kuch to baat hoti hai wahan pe. She is therefore called Lakshmi. So what is wife's role? Wife is the binder of 3 generations, nourisher of 3 generations. And the charm of the whole house. Outside house is known by the man. Inside house is known by the woman. If she is not having good nature, then house is gone. फिर गया घर. घर की कोई कीमत नहीं फिर. So this is her area. The heart of the house is dharma. And the head of the house is Shraddha. The legs are, tell me who are the legs? Children. Because they will walk through. They have a future. Children are the one, then the house is more complete. This is a leg work my child does. So there is a power of obedience, power of vatsalya, whom you can say my child. And very important, he is the future. He is the future. There should be some future. So this is the complete, and please note, all this will be in harmony only when they are working for Jeev called Ishwar. Dharma is the one, all is bound by dharma, and their eyes is Shraddha, which is given by the third generation. Grandchildren, grandfather. They give the Shraddha. Heart is the dharma. And legs are the children who hold the future. Without these 3, it's very difficult to get an. What you are saying, Swami, is almost impossible. Children go away. Now children go to America or go to England. Up there is nobody on their head. They can eat anything, drink anything, have any affair with anybody. Then they come to me, but my child is getting, he already is searched as his spouse. I don't like that boy, that girl. He is not in our religion also. Or bhejo. But he is studying a lot. Is he giving joy? His studying is giving you joy, or his marriage is giving you joy? Studying is outer personality. Your marriage is something more inner. When somebody is on the top in the house, you have an awe and a fear. Oh, Dadaji, daat pad jayegi. You are so late. So late. In my house, I could not, you don't believe, I had not. 6:30 means you have to be on the table. 6:30 p.m. Latest, if you are going out, I mean. Not that in the night you are going somewhere else. Table means not dining table, study table. Study table. Anywhere you are going, you have to tell where are you going and when will you come back and why are you going. Because everybody was elder than me. Nobody was younger. Everybody was elder. So everybody was to ask, where are you going? Why you went there? Then you to answer. There should be somebody to control me on the top. Therefore, top person is required and guide me. I still remember the richest time in the house which I had, I used to have with my grandfather. Used to tell about Gurudev. Used to tell about his experiences with somebody. With so many things he told. Within the house. So if there is no experienced person, you will be immature. And you will not get the blessings of serving them. When elder person is there and you give him a cup of coffee or a tea, every morning you have to give him a coffee or every day you have to serve him, then in his heart it comes, or my grandfather used to lie down and every day I had to press his hand. Every day. Even if tomorrow there is exam still. He used to do like this and I remember you have to press the hand. But because of their blessings only I am sitting here. So if somebody elderly is there, you can milk out lot of experiences and blessings from them because they won't be more than 20 years at the most. Alone you live, high chances are you will become indisciplined. When I am not there, see how the ashram becomes. Eating time, temple time, class time, somebody is coming late, somebody is not coming. There is no fear. It's very different environment. You need somebody to have little fear. Arey baap re, mar gaye yaar. Swami is already in the class. I'll come like this. I'll be coming early, so you are running. I'll see everybody. Arey yaar. She was giving notes, she stopped giving notes. Her notes are there. I mark everything. Each and everything I notice, you will not know what I noticed also. So sharp is the observation. What you talked, how you talked, why you got up, why you did not get up, what time you slept, what time you did not sleep, whatever you are doing. And if I get an freedom from you, then I will tell. Otherwise, I will keep quiet. I will have no urgency to tell. But elderly person makes a house graceful. Now understand. Husband is there because you need a breadwinner. So he is the one who protects the house. A very old person is living, they will have fear in the house. Many times old people are attacked. Because the robbers know that he can't do anything in the house. They are stabbed or killed. Here only one old person was, what is his name, close by. Old lady was there who was strangulated, something like that. High chances are there. An old person needs young person also. You need husband also. Man of the house is required. He is running the family. Wife is required. Why? Somebody's charm. Three things I said. She is harmonizer of three. Husband is angry with his own father. Now, wife is consoling that don't worry, don't worry, he will be fine. Husband is angry with the son. Now both, the bridge is the mother there. Then she will say, don't worry, this is there. She is the nourisher. She is the Lakshmi there. In our house, if mother was not there, there was no charm. Nobody was, as loving as the mother was there. Father will say, you don't ask, food is kept there, you can take. A mother will be there, have you eaten? No, why? Eat more. This is there, mix this with this and then eat. I don't want to eat. No, you have to eat. You are becoming thin, you are looking tired, what happened today? Why are you having hanging face? Mango hands is okay, why your face is hanging? So there is something. Now coming to third generation, if child is there, so you can see he is dynamic. Go open the door, go to the market, bring bread, go this. I am very tired today, get a cup of tea, talk to that person. Bell rings, everybody sees the youngest person, go. Nobody goes to open the door. Now you go. He is a legwork, he will do. And he will be the future. Anybody comes from outside, yo, young boy, come on. What are you doing? I am studying. Where are you studying? So you can see the promising boy or promising girl. I am studying in the university. Okay, good. What is your plans? You won't ask the old person what is your plan. He may tell the funeral plan. He will not have the... that some people take that also. The funeral to take. Because it costs a lot. Therefore, they plan for that. That is only plan they can do. But here, no, uncle, I am going to Australia to do my MSc. Wow, very good. I have been selected in that. Oh, I am in the football. He is the one who is the future. Future means four things. What I have, he should use it. Good action I am doing, he should continue. Remember one thing, and what I missed, my child should not miss. Every mother, father wants my children's son or daughter should not be as my life was there. Why? What I went through, he should not go through it. I had a tough time, many things of my foolishness I did. At least he should not go. Therefore, they keep on explaining. So their unfulfilled dreams, they try to execute. Well, do this, and you can go. You can move ahead like that. If only if the generation is not there, if elder is not there, then a person will be immature and not getting grace. If elder is there, younger is not there, they'll be freer and they will feel, see, I'm alone, we are all here and nobody is there to serve. We are so alone, lonely, please get a cup of tea. So wife gets up holding to the wall, she will go and beat a cup of tea. Is the saucer is there and old? Only will not able to make the food today. I am having lot of ache in my knees. आज बहुत दर्द होता है, कुछ बनाया नहीं जा पा रहा। बोले ब्रेड, वी विल टेक ब्रेड ओनली। अरे बट they cannot make anything. I feel like lying down. Call the doctor. I forgot where is the number. They are taking time to see the mobile. They are not that smart. Very smart mobile needs a smart person also. Now, They don't know what is there. They are not able to, they press something. Now it is so, touch screen is there, it's so touchy, you just don't know what is pressed. What is pressed, what is not pressed, how to go to contact, how to get the doctor number, they don't know. They are searching. Where is the doctor's number? That earlier they had diary, that is fine. They didn't maintain diary. And that mobile is there. They called somebody else. They called, the plumber came. And it was a doctor who was so called. You are a doctor, I am plumber, you called. But I call the doctor. No, you call this. You are a plumber? Huh? No, we don't need your service. No, but charge is there, why you called? Well, I won't give you. But you called me. See, this is the... Yes, registered is. If youngsters are there, immediately, where is my... All the youngsters only see the mobile of the old people. They will check, they will immediately do daddy, granddad, this is like this is a contact, you have to just put. This is, and they are watching like that. So they, what is this? Only this is copy paste. This is copy, you copy, just paste it here. It is a copy paste. This is, Google Drive. This is, you have to put it here. Acha, this is the talk, you can just click here and talk will come automatically. They are watching like this. So you need all three. Then he will say, okay, thank you very much. My baby, my son, may God bless you a lot. May you be prosperous. Very good. You do all my work. Usko pyar milta hai, grace milta hai. You don't think this is like that. Just I have gone to America. Up there he will spoil his character. Or here he is alone. You have to complement each other. Don't forget, heart is the dharma, head and eyes are the shraddha, and jeev is a Paramatma. I am work, whole family is for God. And they will be corrected. You need lot of correction. Well, see, I am doing Shraddha, and you also have to do Shraddha. I am going to Swamiji, you also come. You also listen to some talk. See how you feel. Today you will go and fetch him. You fetch him and you can talk on the way. I have seen all these things. So the grandson is coming to fetch me. And he is positive about it. He also wants a question. Some questions are there. So this way, when this generation passes away, then he is on the driver's seat. Now he brings everything what his grandfather and father have taught. It was a very educational institution. House was an institution and not a lodging boarding center. You develop humility there. Why? Touch the feet. One boy used to sleep, and as he was sleeping more, his grandfather used to go around him. Didn't wake up. प्रात काल उठी के रघुनाथा माँ तो पिता गुरु नावई माँ. He used to chant chaupai around. Now that person boy has to get up. That Prat Kal Uti Ke Raghunatha, Ramji gets up early in the morning and touches the feet of his father, mother and guru. Many things you can learn when you live with elderly person, experienced person. They have lot of, what shall I say, good ideas in their mind. They have seen the world more than young person has seen. Young person is dashing, dynamic, good in speaking, presentable, but depth is not there. He is raw, character-wise vulnerable. So if you don't have this, supposing marriage is not there, now tell me, house will be what? मान लो उसके father mother है, हाँ? Now only man is there or only woman is there? It's a very incomplete area. If only woman is there, the house will be non-protected and there is no identity. If only man is there, there is no charm inside the house. If son, daughter is not there, you have no legacy that you are going to leave. There is no future, like many organizations I see here. Old people are there only. They don't leave their position also. They hold on to the position. After 25 years, much of the temples will be not having the future. The youngsters are not getting that what they want. This makes a complete house. Praja cha swat. And I understood. He is leaving a legacy. Rana Pratap's son was braver than Rana Pratap. I'm just giving examples. Many doctors I saw, their sons are better doctors because father had trained them. Most of the actors were from the background where father, mother was in the field of drama or acting, etc. Musicians were there. They are from the musicians' family. Teachers are from the teachers' family. They have rather eaten, they have inhaled their professional from the childhood. They've been trained. And therefore, very good breed came out. And therefore, inter-caste marriages were a big taboo in our family. Forget about inter-religious. Inter-caste also. Why? Because if Brahmin is marrying a Kshatriya, now the subtlety of the Brahmin and the ferociousness which is required in the Kshatriya, when these mix, the breed is mixed up. So next child who will come, he will not have the subtlety of the grasp of the scriptures and the braveness of that Kshatriya. So he will be somewhere mixed up. So he lost his essence. You go and buy a dog, 9 generations, Pomeranian will not mix with the Alsatian. If Pomeranian mixes with the Alsatian, then the breed will not be one which has the guard dog or the lovingness of the Pomeranian or the guardness of the Alsatian. The horses, race horses, they see 9 generations because it is costing in millions. Race horse can be of 1 million. If they will see 9 generations, has the breed been mixed somewhere? अब कहीं से किसी से शादी हो गई, कहीं से कुछ हो गया, कहीं से कुछ हो गया, कहीं कैरेक्टर खराब. And therefore it is incomplete. Somewhere it is handicapped home. I hope you are appreciating that. I told you. So lot of thinking was there. Praja means child. Why? Because you are grooming for a bigger role. You are grooming because he has to be given to an institution, to family, to country, to religion. He has to play a bigger role in my absence. Not that he is good for nothing, worse than me. Then he is a trash material. Prajacha, Swadhyaya, Pravachnecha. We think only professional life. We are only after professional introduction. Professional introduction is exterior layer of our personality. More interior is family introduction. I belong to a respectable family. And more internal is, more internal is my Shastri introduction. I am Grahast. More internal, all these 3 introductions are to get introduction of I am Ishwar's. Introduction, professional introduction, family introduction and scriptural introduction should take us to Ishwari introduction. I belong to Lord Ram, Lord Krishna, Lord Hanuman. Then you need not have these 3 introductions. Then it is redundant, like the sannyasis do. Sannyasi, we don't want you were an engineer or doctor last in your Purva Ashram. What you wear, Swamiji? Doctor, which branch? Keep quiet, maring tumko. Which branch? Orthopedic. Neurologist, I'll treat you. You are a neurologist, huh? Acha. So he has left his You have elder sister, you have younger brother or sister? I will keep quiet. Which city you belong to, by the way? Which state? Karnataka. Oh, you are from Karnataka here, Natakkar. Because if you ask one, they will ask another. When I have left my family introduction, then you are asking, what was your ashram, pura ashram name, Pakodi Jan? Oh, you are joking. So non-serious question have non-serious answers. Don't give a serious answer to a non-serious question. So when you are in a sannyas, these three introduction, professional introduction, family introduction, and third was a scriptural introduction, that I am Brahman or Kshatriya or I am that goes, I am Ishwar's. मैं अस अभिमान जाए नहीं मोरे, मैं सेवक रघुपति पति मोरे. I am servant of Bhagwan. सो अनन्य जाके असीमति टरई न हनुमंत, मैं सेवक सचराचर रूप स्वामी भगवंत. Whole sadhana is coming to this introduction. And ultimately, this Ishwar's introduction will also evolve that I am the self, which is one without a second. Which Bhagavan said in Gita yesterday as Mam Upetya. This is the final destination. But it is a process. So, Prajanascha, approaching the wife for having a child, Garbhadhan Samskar, and Prajatischa, I got my child married. If he wants to marry, if he doesn't want to marry, let him suffer. But please note, don't force him into a wrong marriage. Because time is getting late. Manusmriti says, if the girl's marriage is there and she is not getting a right partner, it is better if she doesn't marry rather than marrying a wrong person. This also is said there. So wait for the right person. Well, if still I don't get, do some puja, havan, etc. so that you can get. Oh, a lot of things are there. So Prajatischa, who will do Shraddha? Who will do your Shraddha? You need a son, etc. to do a Shraddha. Acha? You will otherwise wander here and there. Oh my God. So, Prajatischa Swadhyaya Pravachanechha. So this is the description of the Pitriyagya. Modante Pitra. Means such a progeny is born. It is said Pitars have danced. They danced there. Modante Pitra. Because he is a big shoulder for the society. He is a great person. He is a harmonizer. He is the one who is a gem of the family. He is a Kuldeep. He is like the one lamp of the whole family. It took time to make him like that. He is the one who has been a, harbinger of the greatest values. You know who was Shivaji's mother? Was Jijabai. She used to teach him from the early age. So they are made like that. I hope you are little convinced, if not convinced. But now everything has gone shattered here. And therefore very broken society is coming. Ungrateful, broken, characterless. But this would have been a better idea, what I am saying. It would, if it can work, then it will be very good. If it is not working, never mind. But it would have been better if in house I live, these three generations were there. At least for 20 years, I should have lived with somebody elder, with two generations on my top. I could have served them, get their blessings, and then I come out of that system. And I had gone. When my character is firm, then I know that I am not the one who can slip here and there. So these three words are for Pitriyagya. The Devayagya, Pitriyag, Brahmayag. Tomorrow we'll see Swadhyaya Pravachan. But this is about the family matters, which from From the family, you go to the Brahman. And this is the graduation of the Jeev here. We'll see more tomorrow. Purnamadav Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Shri Guru Pyo Namah. Hari Om.